Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Monday, the 20th of January, 2020. I'm still stuck on Wheel of the Year Tarot. I hope you're not getting bored with it, but this deck just keeps calling to me, so we're going to ride the wave. Yeah, till it peters out, right? Okay, our three cards came off the bottom of the deck today. Our first is, well, looky here. King of Cups, he's back again. All right. Well, obviously, we are going deep into our emotional realms here. And this is likely in part because of the recent eclipse on the 10th of January. It was a doozy, and you know, that wave that washed up on the shore of our lives has been slow to roll back out, which is fine because it's giving us a great opportunity, as I just said, to go deep into our emotional awareness, intellect, and when we see this king or the queen, our emotional intimacy within relationship to self and others. So this is a divine masculine energy here. Kings and queens offer us their self-mastery, and clearly we are in an experience of mastering our emotional awareness and our intuitive awareness. You know, let's pay attention to the fact that he is holding the Ace of Cups in his left hand. That's a receiving hand, so there's a nod to the divine feminine there. And we've seen, I think it was Friday's reading, we had the Ace of Cups in this position. So divine and cosmic gift of pure, raw, happy love flowing into our lives. And here it is acknowledged in the king. Coming with him is the Knight of Cups. Knights convey messages between cards, so it's really cool that we got three off the bottom of the deck today. Because we do like to know where the knight is going, where he has come from. And if we read these cards, directionally, he has come from Justice. Major Arcana card, Justice. Okay, so the knight is carrying the Ace of Cups, delivering it from Justice to the king. So the Justice card is a card of mercy, and it suggests we be merciful with our own selves. Sometimes we are our own worst critic, and we find ourselves, you know, obsessing over, chewing on topics, and we have a hard time to let them go until we balance the scales energetically for ourselves, until we satisfy whatever energy it is that we are attempting to turn over. So we'll see how these cards contribute to justice in the reading. Though the message here is, are you in harmony? Are you at peace? Now, last week we did see the Six of Coins, which is a message of harmony and balance and being in the spirit of generosity, reciprocity. And that was, I do think that was in Friday's reading alongside the Ace of Cups. So here we are still balancing the scales out. What I feel, we're balancing the scales with what washed up on the shore within the eclipse. So there's a lot of emotion waving through, rolling through our life experience, relationship to self, and relationships with others. There's a strong divine masculine energy here, but both of these gents are carrying the Ace of Cups in their left hands, so there is a balance of divine feminine energy there. And before we go on with these cards, let's see what the rest of them have to say and how they contribute to this message. Our first being the Eight of Wands. Receiving information. This is communication. I love how it's done in this deck. What a beautiful bird to deliver messages back and forth, right? But this is swift moving. All eights are movement in tarot, and all eights are super stable. So we're on a great foundation. I love that we continue to get that reassurance out of the cards. And we have swift moving incoming information. So that could be a conversation with someone face to face preferably, but it could come through text, email, a letter in the mail, but it is information related to something in the Justice card. Some of you may quite literally be sorting out a legal matter, and you're receiving information that moves your circumstance and situation along much more smoothly and swiftly than it had been moving along before. Now, if it's not a legal matter, then it feels much more relationship related. So you have to recall that in ancient tarot, the Eight of Wands is considered a marriage card. And take marriage where it's relevant for you. If it's not literal marriage, then it is the unifying, how do I put this? It is the alchemy of unifying energies, making two things into one thing, or combining things. So a weaving of energies. That's what my guides would prefer, how they prefer it be expressed. There is a weaving of energy as this new information comes in, connected to the Hierophant. Okay, last week in Angel Answers, we saw look for a sign more than once. And here we have the Hierophant shining his lamp, enlightenment, up to a wall with rune symbols on it. So he's reading the writing on the wall, quite literally. And the message of the Hierophant is a quest beckons. And here we have swift moving energy that changes things up and brings us into consideration for unifying something, bringing something together, weaving energy together that is harmonized and balanced in our divine masculine, divine feminine aspects of self, and how that gets expressed in all of our relationships. A quest beckons tells us that we're going down some new roads within our own selves and within our existing relationships. And then we have the Ace of Swords, everlasting strength and brilliant clarity. And here we have a moon, a crescent moon in the background. So again, I feel a connection to the recent eclipse here. This is a great meditation card, contemplation. You can sit in stillness, you can meditate in movement, however it works for you. But the Hierophant is shining the lantern of enlightenment onto this Ace of Swords, which brings us brilliant clarity, everlasting strength. And so this incoming information brings brilliant clarity and brings dynamic harmonization of, I'm going to say, a previously out of balance energy. Harmony arrives. Yeah, and then we have the Ten of Cups, which, you know this card, you love this card. This is the Ace of Cups to the power of 10. Divine, happy, raw love flowing into our lives 10 times over. And I know I'm sounding a bit like a broken record, but this message just keeps showing up, that the universe is delivering something to us that we don't see coming, that is so much more surprising, delightful, and joyful than we ever anticipated when we first started dreaming a dream of manifestation and setting a goal of achievement for our own selves. We have had to walk quite a road, quite a journey for enlightenment and clarity to get ourselves to this Ten of Cups. This Ten of Cups is the emphatic yes that we see out of Angel Answers, that now has a place of honor on the table on a rock. We see it so much. But this is absolutely yes to happiness, yes to the love that we are and how we are expressing it. And there's a sense of great equilibrium in that, where we may have at one time questioned this, maybe even obsessed over it with the what ifs, the whens, the whys, and the hows. It is now feeling as though we've gained the kind of enlightenment through our inner journey toward clarity that created the foundation where this Ten of Cups experience is possible. This is a dream come true card. This is fulfillment, happiness, satisfaction, joy, bliss, love. What a fantastic message. Leave some comments about this if it's in your heart to do so, because, you know, what you share on the channel, it's inspiring to you, for one, because you're sharing it at all, but you are inspiring others with some of the sweet details of your journey. All right, Angel Answers. Ask a question if you have one. Let the cards confirm something for you, or be a fresh reading. This card just keeps showing up for us lately. You're ready. As if we needed more encouragement to go on this quest. It beckoned. It was a call to us from the universe, and we went. We're still going. Pausing for enlightenment from time to time, but we're still going. Okay, next card. Yeah, another one of our frequent flyers. Our emphatic yes is coming out of the deck for us, just to double up on this one over here, and to reassure those of you who are saying, come on, for real? Are you sure? You sure about that Ten of Cups? Yes, emphatically. All right, next card. Oh, we had this one recently too. Communicate clearly. Yes. Indeed. Do that. Communicate clearly. This card is a reminder to us to, first and foremost, don't assume that you have been understood. Ask the people that you are sharing these beautiful, wonderful emotional details with. Ask them if they have understood. And when they're speaking to you, truly listen. Consider that oftentimes when we appear to be listening, we're really thinking about the next opportunity to say the next thing we want to say, and we often miss valuable bits of information being given to us by the person who is speaking with us. So part of communicating clearly is listening deeply, really hearing. Okay, I feel like one more. Oh, we have two. I love this. Okay, first, this one's a repeat. We've seen it a lot. Look for a sign, and I mentioned it on the Hermit card. Talk to your guides and angels. Talk to the universe at large. And when you start asking for signs and symbols to show up, the universe starts delivering profusely. So keep your eyes peeled, right? And then coming along with it is the Romance card, which I feel is very much connected to our king and our knight over here, with the Ace of Cups in their hands. And this card is a reminder that you are the love of your life, and you are the love that you bring to every environment, every circumstance and situation, and the love that you are is a contribution to the atmosphere that you exist in. Ten of Cups. So remember that you are the love of your life, and then share the whole of that with all of the people who join you in your Ten of Cups. All right, last card, affirmation for the day for us. From the universe has your back, we've got, ooh, it's a wordy one. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Yeah. Look at that. That's a beauty. And you see it very well represented right here in the Hermit card. Wonderful. Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe here on the channel. It's so deeply appreciated by me. Do leave a comment if it's in your heart to do so. Peace, joy, love, happiness. Namaste. Emphatically yes. Bye for now.